Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Asiye Namdar in Washington, D.C. A search for survivors and bodies after a plane crash in Taiwan. At least 31 are dead, 12 are still missing as rescue teams scour a river in Taipei. The crash was captured on video. The Trans-Asia Airways plane clipped an overpass and plunged into Keelung River. It happened shortly after takeoff from Taipei. CCTV's Tony Chang joined us on the phone with details earlier.
It's one of the most vivid images of an unfolding aviation disaster in living memory. A passenger plane banks sharply over an urban highway. Its wingtip scrapes the top of a taxi before the plane disappears ominously from view. The final resting place of the Trans-Asia Airways flight was not far away, in the Keelung River. The body of the plane mostly intact after the crash, but inverted. Survivors struggled to free themselves from the wreckage as rescuers cut at the fuselage to help them escape. Even a number of children were pulled alive from the plane.
There are adults taking care of toddlers. They are safe. Children were rescued from the plane already. We got them out from the river using the boat.
But inevitably many fatalities too, despite the rapid response from the emergency services. Questions will be asked of the airline Trans-Asia, who have now had 2 crashes in 6 months. The black boxes have already been recovered, so Trans-Asia's boss didn't want to speculate, but he offered his regrets to those who lost their lives.
First of all, I want to once again apologize on behalf of Trans-Asia to the passengers and crew members who lost their lives in the disaster. Of course, some people still remain missing. We are extremely sorry.
Deep into the night, they worked to bring the remaining parts of the plane up onto land as divers and boats rushed to clear the crash site.
So the rescuers now pulling what appears to be the last major part of debris from the river, the front wheel. And this seems to signal the scaling down of the recovery operations. They've been working fairly frantically all day to get the major parts of the plane out of the water. Those survivors they could find, but we heard a few hours ago from the head of the rescue operation that at this stage it's highly unlikely they're going to find anyone else alive.
And the final grim task for the rescue workers, removing and identifying the victims of the crash site. Tony Chang, CCTV, Taipei.